Cancer, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to this reading, Cancer. We are going to connect with your available energies. To begin this reading, I'm going to summon your guides through this oracle to see what they want to tell us, what the message is, and where they are situating us, Cancer. Well, they situate us in the energy of fertility, the sign of Leo, and the number 29. Number 11 in numerology, fertility, and also abundance, because that is what this fruit signifies. It is a moment of growth. I am already anticipating it for you, right? It tells me something is revealed in these days. It remains exposed. What Cancer has developed remains revealed. All the elements that are disposed in these days for you. You find the possibility of entering your life directly as that great harvest. You are reaping an excellent harvest. This speaks to me of what it could mean to also find wise solutions to the situations you are currently living through. It tells me that you might be in moments where you can plan things better than you had been doing until now because you have resources, because you have energy, because you are connecting with authenticity and you are overcoming challenges. It speaks to me here about what peace is and also about what germination could be. By the way, it tells me that life also begins with the day. Remember this. Life begins the day you start to plant or to fertilize. Make fertile ground for your garden, right? To harvest your garden. Well, there it is giving us what could be the return of that, right? Imposing. Let us see what the angels tell us now. You already know that these are generalized readings. If you want to address your specific case, your personal case, you can have a reading with me. It is always scheduled through the website. The page is here in the video, and you have a pinned comment for your sign so you can go directly to the page. Well, let us see what the angels show us with this beautiful energy. All right, Three of Cups. You know that the Three of Cups aligns a lot with this card because it is the celebration, the receiving of the harvest of what is raised in a harvest. That is what the Three of Cups is. This is also a moment where Cancer feels truly supported, experiencing, well, a sense of deep harmony within their personal relationships. It speaks to what could be a beautiful reason to open yourself up and share your joy with others because you have finally achieved something of great importance. And that milestone genuinely feels like a cause for celebration. You are finding that connection with people who matter. And it is a wonderful time to embrace the warmth of these bonds as you move forward into this very positive and rewarding new chapter. I am reaping my harvest. I get together with these people who, for me, are important, and they also accompanied me in some way in the process, and they saw how hard it was for me to get to reap this excellent harvest, and they feel that success and that achievement of Cancer as their own. I am going to share this moment of happiness with those people. It tells me of something that you might also be celebrating from what is a ceremony, the delivery of some matter that also connects for you with success, like what is the end of a course, a certification, a scholarship, reaching something of important value to you. It does not necessarily have to be material. It can be something personal too that moves you a lot. And for that reason, also the energy of celebrating tells me that they are experiences also with which you are going to be connecting, experiences that generate a lot of pleasure for you. It does you good to meet with these people. It does you good to get together, to have dinner, to eat, to go out with these people. And this energy of socializing lifts you up a lot. You have a Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands card is a card that is telling us that under no circumstances could you allow yourself to even think that you are going to give up on something. No, you must absolutely not give up on anything, even if this is costing us a lot. Far from giving up or resting, rather, we must lean into what we are achieving and what we are building, which was so hard earned. We must not step back from the progress we have made or the foundation we have worked so hard to establish. No, it must be protected. You have to be alert. You must protect what has been created, and you must show that we are up to the task of this that we have achieved from courage and also from faith in yourself, who in the end is the one who created this. So you have to be alert. No, it is not a moment for you to load the situation with stress. No, because you are freeing yourself from problems. You are finding solutions. Then your stress also starts to decrease. And because the stress begins to fade, you relax, and you can finally start to trust in yourself in the process. And, well, you have to stay alert, always alert, maintaining an active defense, but without all the tension or the deep-seated fear that the Nine of Wands sometimes forces us into, It is about being ready and watchful, but keeping that balance so you do not get trapped by the anxiety that card often brings. Well, I'm afraid that they will take it from me. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid that they will steal from me. I'm afraid that something will get lost on the way for me. So I am always watching everywhere, and I feel like I am being chased, right? That this is chasing me. No, you have to release the tension and the fear because the solution is already there and you already have the harvest. You have a beautiful piece of news here because it is brought by a Knight of Wands. There is a sudden event that surprises you that comes from the hand of a person and that asks for all of Cancer's attention. It could be something that forces you to quickly step out of your comfort zone, requiring you to act without a second thought. Just act without a second thought. This is something you may have been waiting for quite some time now, and you have already spent a lot of time thinking about exactly how you're going to react if it happens to appear, even if, despite all of that preparation, it still manages to take you completely by surprise when it finally arrives. Or simply, if it is something that you had not thought about, that you had not noticed, it is something very nice that this person brings as a piece of news, as an invitation, as something that you say, how good this is. I like it. I trust. I am going forward with this person and even more with what it tells me. Star card, the Nine of Coins card, and the Lovers card. Whoa, Cancer. How strong, right? Well, you asked for something and they are giving you what you asked for. Star is a card of illumination. It is a card of a change of attitude on your part. You see how everything has to do with everything. If you are vibrating in celebration, in joy, if you are vibrating with an expansive wave very high up, life is giving you even more. It is giving you more than expected. You connect in another way with your reality and life returns to you, that illumination that leads you directly to what is the miracle. Star brings serenity, brings illusion, and makes you connect a lot with what is faith. You are recovering faith again, where you realize that yes, you were able to achieve it. And also the star is a card that tells us also of guidance, right? That we are being oriented toward a correct direction and we continue obviously toward the direction of progress, toward economic independence, toward emotional independence, and toward enjoyment and pleasure. Because I told you previously, and if you had any doubt, the Nine of Coins is a card that tells us of a closing of cycles, of uncomfortable situations on a personal level that did not allow Cancer to vibrate in the abundance of obviously the fruits that it is reaping. I think it is the moment where Cancer begins to self-recognize. It is seeing itself in material, psychological, and emotional stability. And that also gives it the desire to share itself. That gives it the desire to open up. That gives it the desire to connect with this that is the Lover's card. Well, I do not know if you asked for it or if you did not ask for it and life is gifting it to you. I do not know if it is something that you have been desiring for a long time, but the star connects you directly with the Lover's card. The star and the Lovers is, well, Cancer gets excited about a person again. Cancer decides for love. It could be that it is a moment where you are defining a situation that has to do with a person who is important to you, or it could be someone new. Be that as it may, it is a moment of pleasure. It is a moment where Cancer is going to allow itself to live something that is going to fill its whole life, because obviously the star is there. I am going to repeat it to you, the star and the Lovers. There is a strong attraction there, right? For someone or for something. But in this case, for someone. And it connects with a couple relationship where a decision is made. Cancer is going to be making a decision because be that as it may, and more if it comes out of a Knight of Wands, there is an irresistible attraction that is produced between you and another person, something that complements you very well. And it appears obviously to tell us that surely you are going to be living or are going to begin to live very soon, because I tell you, the energies are very, very fast for you. Very important, effective relationship that will make you grow, that will make you illuminate, that will make you hopeful, that will make you happy, because in the end, you are vibrating in that energy of enjoyment and celebration. It relates to a moment where you also begin to ask yourself many things because you are in the Nine of Coins. I want this. I wanted this moment for myself. I knew that life had saved it for me. So it is a moment where I enjoy this experience that life provides for me. It provides me with the enjoyment of being with this person. I grow through this person I enjoy. And also I have the possibility of knowing myself better. You have a moment also where you are reviewing many things of how you are going to continue forward with this relationship, because I feel that this is something that would also last quite a long time. So if there are challenges, if there are precisely situations that make you doubt a little, no, go forward no matter what, because there is a Nine of Wands. I'd already told you it is a path, the one you are choosing, which is the one that the star indicates to you, a correct path. It is a path where you're choosing from the heart, leaving aside conditioning, leaving aside behaviors of the past that have not served you for much with respect to what relationships are. So you are opting for a change and you are getting fully involved in a relationship with your true potential because you have the Nine of Coins there. This is an impressive moment to also find that path that connects you with true love. There is a profound encounter with a person, a profound encounter in many aspects. You are choosing from the heart, leaving behind old conditioning and behaviors that have not served your relationships. You're going to align perfectly with this person, communicating through a truly fluid conversation. You will share deep empathy in your tastes, values, and beliefs, along with many other things that will naturally fall into place as you both continue to move forward and deepen your bond together. Imposing. Sometimes also the lovers, the Nine of Coins card is there, the Star card is there, can speak to us of concrete decisions that we make with respect, in this case, to our personal progress, to the advancement in some work situation too, right? You are also making very correct decisions to continue being aligned with success and with the golden path that the Nine of Pentacles shows you there. Well, I am the angel that frees you from old thoughts. I just told you, and they already told you previously, to live in the enjoyment of pleasure. This does not mean debauchery or anything like that. Let it be understood. I am the angel that frees you from old thoughts. Live in a freer, more carefree way because I give you what your heart asks for, what your heart asks for. Try to live with. Let us see what they tell us. Oh, how strong. Try to live with love and joy. And I loved it, Cancer. I congratulate you. Trust and give thanks so that this happens.